What does someone demanding an apology from us has to say about their character or personality? Hello everybody, I am Thekla Petridou and this is our YouTube channel in English. I have this question in my mind the last few days because of two reasons. The first reason was because a previous video I made, the video I made about the new USA President Donald Trump and Elon Musk and their personality types and their narcissism, their narcissistic personality type, which is obvious, has brought some new people to the channel that watched the video, I guess because of the title and the content, and some disagreed with my opinions. Some told me that I'm a foreigner and I'm not allowed to have opinions on the US politics, on the US government. Some other people told me that I'm biased. And in one comment, a commentator, after accusing me of being divisive, demanded that I give an apology. I don't know to whom. Give an apology to my viewers. Give an apology to Elon Musk, who doesn't even know my existence and doesn't care about me. Give an apology to Donald Trump. I don't know. And then I was reading in the news that Donald Trump demanded an apology from the female bishop who took the opportunity to say some words of political meaning in her sermon during the inauguration religious ceremony, during the Mass. I want to say something about that bishop. I think that she's mistaken when asking for mercy for the rights of transgender children. Me, as a psychologist, I strongly disagree with the opinion or the ideology that puts children in the spectrum of transgenderism. Amongst others, she asked from President Trump to show mercy about the rights of transgender children. Transgender children have their rights violated by the adults who push them into these ideologies, dangerous paths for young children, for teenagers, and people who are not adults. But I think that her sermon had a political motivation. Nevertheless, the president demanded for her apology. The same way one of my commentators here on the channel demanded from me an apology for my opinions. And the question is, what kind of characters, what kind of personalities, what personality types of people are that urge them to demand for an apology? What is an apology? An apology is when you realize that you've done something wrong, is when you feel empathy for the person you hurt with your wrong behavior, you realize you were mistaken, and you share this knowledge that you are mistaken with the person you hurt, and you ask for their forgiveness. Apology is something that is intended to fix the perpetrator's situation, to facilitate the person who did something wrong to make amends. In no way apology is necessary to the person who receives the apology. If someone says something bad about me, if someone badmouths me, they hurt me, they hurt my feelings. What I need to overcome the hurt is not them apologizing to me. What I need to overcome my hurt is to take care of my trauma that was inflicted by their wrongdoing. The people who demand apologies are people who don't care to heal their trauma, are people who want other people to show their submission to them. I demand that you apologize to me so that I feel superior to you. I demand so that you give me an apology so that I'm proven to be right. It is selfish, narcissistic, and very shallow for anybody to demand an apology from anybody. If we are on the side of a person who has been hurt by another person's actions, we have every right to show our discontent, to discontinue the relationship with that person so that we don't give them any more space to hurt us anymore, but to demand for their apology is a narcissistic characteristic. And because there was some person underneath that video, I will put the description of the video I made about Elon Musk and Donald Trump, my impressions after the inauguration ceremony. Another person who said that she is a mental health expert, she accused me that I am biased and that she's horrified that as a mental health professional, I gave the diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder to someone I haven't examined and I haven't given a personality test, a clinical diagnosis session, etc. And I answered to her that I'm horrified that you as a mental health professional that you claim to be, I have no reason to believe that she's not, you haven't realized that I was talking about narcissistic personality type, about narcissistic traits, and not about narcissistic personality disorder. And then she answered to me that my answer to her gives her the option to diagnose me with narcissistic personality disorder because of what I answered to her. And she claimed that I didn't pay attention to the most important part of her comment, and I paid attention to the fact that she said she was horrified for me giving diagnosis to people I haven't examined. And to that, I answered to her DARVO. DARVO is an acronym which means deny, attack, reversing victim with offender. When someone with a narcissistic personality type has someone to answer to them to what they say, they deny what they said, they attack their victim, and they reverse roles with the victim. They come to claim that their victim offended them. And underneath that discussion, another person wrote that I should apologize. When I wrote DARVO to her, she deleted her previous comment that she diagnoses me having narcissistic personality disorder. Anyway, this is an opportunity to clarify the difference between narcissistic personality disorder and narcissistic personality type. Narcissistic personality disorder, which is most commonly known with the acronym NPD, is one of the personality disorders listed on Cluster B on DSM-5. The others are histrionic personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, and borderline personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder is researched and is found on a small percentage of the population. But in the recent years, many academics and psychopathology experts claim that you do not need to have all the symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder in order to be a narcissist. You can have a narcissistic personality type. You can act as a narcissist even though you don't have the diagnosis. And this is important for everybody to understand when someone acts in a narcissistic way. And the main trait of narcissistic personality type is lack of empathy, bloated self-importance, and not caring about other people's human rights, etc. So, if someone demands that you owe them an apology, this is a sign that he might have a narcissistic personality type. I would love to listen to your opinions in the comments. There is no point in demanding an apology unless we have an ego, a narcissistic ego to fit. Bye.